Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to my channel, Divine Destiny with Debbie. I will be reading for the astrological sign of Aries from October 16th through October 31st. Now remember, this is a general reading, and it may not resonate with all of you. What I like to say is take what you like, leave the rest. Also, too, I want to thank the people who viewed my videos from the 1st through the 15th. I really appreciate it. It's been wonderful. And those that have subscribed. I will ask that if you're watching this video that you subscribe below, that you like, comment, and share. It really helps to encourage me. Also, too, people that have seen the videos, I did get a couple of comments. I will be putting something on the wall behind me. I just don't know what yet. I just don't know yet what. Okay, and the other thing is, it seemed that the red pillow that I had on the couch behind me was irritating or distracting. I have put that somewhere else, okay? So let's begin. And this is again using Doreen Virtue Angel Tarot. I will try to keep the glare down to a minimum, but I have to see because I need to use these. So, okay, thank you. Let's begin. This is for Aries, October 16th through the 31st. What is going on for the 16th through the 31st for Aries? I generally pull 3 cards out unless cards jump out, and then those are the cards that I believe need to be said. Also, too, I am an intuitive reader, so what I pull out may not necessarily be what the card has said to you, but I will show you the cards, because between the two of us, we'll get it right, okay? Okay. Aries. What does Aries need to know for October 16th through October 31st? What does Aries need to know? What does Aries need to know? Okay, nothing's jumping out, so let's go ahead and we'll cut the deck. In the first 3 cards. Okay, I don't read reversed cards. Basically, we've got enough cards in here to, tell us if there's a message that's opposite to what the cards say. But when there is a card that's reversed, I do believe that it means to put a little more emphasis on it, okay? And I will tell you, right now, Aries, your last 2 weeks are going to be awesome. Okay, we have the 9 of Earth. See if I can get that in better. Okay. Enjoying life's little luxuries, spending quiet time alone, successful self-employment. We have the 3 of Fire. Okay. Which is abundance. Things look very good. Have patience at this time. Make long-term plans. And the 3 of water was upside down. So let's just know that this is something that's going to be coming up. For Aries, a celebration, a wedding, graduation, or birth announcement. The need to have more fun. So generally, I really don't know what else to tell you about this. Is that things are looking really good for Aries for the last of this month. And that's good because we have Venus that's in retrograde, and for the majority of the time it's going to be in Scorpio, and that is very intense. I'm going to recommend that you watch Scorpio just because you can see what's going on with Venus. Venus is all over the place. It's with relationships, it's going to be intense. So saying that, be aware that people around you could be more affected by this retrograde, okay? But I'm looking at this and I'm seeing your earth, your fire, your water. I don't see your air sign, which is, which is not you, but which is more your Gemini, your Libra, your Aquarius. But I see things that are really, these are very, very positive. I'm not getting anything more except that this is going to be a good 2 weeks. The only thing that I'm going to kind of say is, that you need to watch out that don't get burnt out because of the activities that you have, because life is going to be looking good. Don't get burned out. I am being pulled to the need to have more fun. Having that balance. I think that you might be, and I'm also spending quiet time alone. I am and having patience at this time. I do feel that you need to just go with the flow, enjoy what you're receiving, and just spend a little time on you too, okay? Take some time just for you also, okay? But otherwise, I am seeing wonderful stuff. Okay, now I'm going to go with our Psychic Tarot. Okay, what clarification do you have for our Aries? What clarification do you have for our Aries for October 16th through the 31st? October 16th through the 31st. Anything coming up? Okay. 2 cards popped out. And it kind of tells me, I was gathering this a little bit, but we have 2 cards. One is New Beginning. New beginnings, I should say. And the other is Solitude. Now I did touch a little bit on taking some time out for yourself, and that you need to make sure that you keep things balanced. The thing about also, with Venus going retrograde is some of it will be still in, and during some of this time will be in Libra, which is a good thing. That does keep the equilibrium. That does keep things in a balance. And I think that you will actually benefit from that. However, when I was looking at these, looking at the beginning cards, I was wondering if anybody was having, the beginning cards, we had our 9 of Earth that talked about successful self-employment. And then on 3 of Fire, we had abundance. I was wondering if something was going to be offered to you or changed, or, and again, whenever I talk about relationships, that could be your job, that could be your family. I don't think it's so much the family. I'm thinking actually this is going to be more with money. I'm thinking that something might be coming to you with money that might be, and I don't necessarily always go with the money card, but I think that you might be actually offered, is a new job coming to you, or a new way of making money? Is there a class or training that you need to take that will actually help you to make money? Because I'm seeing with the New Beginnings, and I love her. I absolutely love this woman. I mean, look at her face, how committed she is, but yet at the same time, she's got this tiny spear. She's got her purse. She has her sandals. She's walking. She's going to be walking out in the earth. I look at her and I think she needs a good bra. So there are things that she's not necessarily ready for, and there's things that she is ready for. She's got her purse, so maybe she's got her credit cards and her money in there. But she is going to go forward whether or not she has all the tools that she is going to that she's going to actually need. But I'm feeling that you do have your tools. You may actually feel like, I'm kind of feeling too, whatever this new proposition is, you might not necessarily feel that you have the right tools for this, but even though you might not feel that you do, you will develop them. You will actually gather those tools. You will actually, it's kind of that thing, fake it till you make it. I'm not saying that if you need to have a PhD, that you tell everybody you've got a PhD. I'm not saying that. But if somebody thinks that you have the qualifications for something, don't doubt them. Even though it might be a little bit, you might have some trepidation, go and be this woman. And if I have men looking at it, just take this determination that she's showing. I mean, her faith, she is focused on taking those steps. Go for it. Okay? Now, get that training. And I'm not talking about, I don't necessarily know that it's like school. I know I talk about school with relationships. I don't even know, I don't think it is. But if it's like, if you've had some sort of training up to this point and you're being offered something to go to this point, take the leap. Take the leap of faith. Okay? I hope that makes sense to you. Because I really think that an opportunity is going to come your way. You may not necessarily see I'm getting kind of that you may not necessarily see the results from it right now, within these 2 weeks. But if you go and and again, I'm feeling kind of like a training or a class or, like, okay, your job wants you to be on some committees. And because you go on these committees, you make you make connections with people. And because you make connections with people, it gets you to another spot. Okay, it's like you're putting your effort in now to get to there. Okay, but yet let's not forget about our solitude, because we do need to take our quiet time. We do need to take care of ourselves during this time, and we do need to think about whether this is a good decision or not. I feel it is a good decision, but again, it is your time to kind of go, keep your balance. Do your balance, okay? Now, final questions from Oshi, or final answers, I should say. So Oshi, for Aries, we have our Aries. What do they need to know? Or is there any final thoughts for Aries for October 16th through the 31st? Is there any final words, final pieces of advice for Aries? Final pieces of advice for Aries. Is there anything else Aries needs to know that we haven't discussed for these 2 weeks? Okay. Oh, we have, okay. That's popped up before. Okay. Intensity. This will be an intense time for relationships, and I've talked about that. You need to be aware of that. Though things will be going back, I think things will go good for you. Be aware of the people around you. I mean, it's going to be like, everybody's on, I don't even know what I want to say that they're on, but, emotions will be running high. So be aware of the intensity. We have experiencing. The woman is becoming one with the oak. The oak is a symbol of wisdom, of ancient knowledge. It is strength, and look at how she's just, she's blending with that. So call upon your own strength, your own inner wisdom, your own, your own, just your own, your own oneness. Again, this talks about, taking care of yourself. But look at her face. She's actually quite at peace with this. She's actually, she's in a place of actual beauty with her experiencing. Okay, so you need to have that too. You need to, again, have that oneness with nature. Maybe that's a way for you to actually, help with your going with, taking that, going with that flow, keeping your equilibrium. Because final card is suppression. Okay. Now, this card is one that, it's a harsh card, suppression. And I'm not necessarily getting that you yourself will be suppressed. What I'm picking up is that you might have to suppress your inner nature so that when you're dealing with all of these, high-strung people, that you don't necessarily, blow up at them or just kind of say, you guys are all nuts, I'm out of here. Because I don't really think that that's what this is all about. I mean, I don't think that it's about you per se, but I think it's basically there's going to be those people around you that's going to make you want to jump out at them, and you need to not do that, okay? So with that, this time is going to be very intense, more for the people around you. You yourself are actually going to have some really, really good vibes around you. You're going to feel really good about, about what's going on around you. And what you need to do is you need to just keep your temper. You need to keep your, keep your, I don't know what to say, maybe your honesty. Hey guys, get real. Keep it down. Keep it down, Aries. You're a fire sign. And sometimes fire signs just want to lay it down and say, hey, this is what's going on. Don't do that. People around you are going to be kind of, they're going to be very, very riled up, okay? So your time, you're going to have a great time. You're going to have new stuff happening. You've got lots of wonderful things going on. So I hope you can just be one with it. I hope that you and that too, because this suppression and this solitude that's landing on top of each other, basically, if if you've got a choice between speaking your mind out, or going and taking a walk, I'm going to tell you to take the walk. Okay, that's going to keep everything else in check for you. So it looks good for you, maybe not for the people around you. Oh well, it's only 40 days. So with that, I'm going to ask again. I hope that, again, this is a general reading. Take what you like, leave the rest. I'm going to ask you to subscribe, comment, like, share below. And thank you, and have a great October. Bye-bye.